Hello everybody, I am here to show you a BTS video, or a behind the scenes video, for my Five Nights at Freddy's fan game called The Rabbit Attraction. I made another behind the scenes video about 11, maybe 12 months ago, a little over a year maybe, and in that video I said I would do another one of like the characters and whatnot, and I just kind of forgot to do it and never got around to it. So in this one I will show you most of the characters and some of the cameras. Alright, let's go to Blender. Alright, so we are in Blender now. You can see we have the main guy himself, Honey the Bunny. His textures are imported as image textures for when I import them into the scenes. All his textures are fine, by the way. His eyes look a little weird. Most of the characters' eyes do. It's just because I go back and forth on computers and just like the way the eyes are, it's just weird. But I do have an image texture file for the eyes. And if I import them, which I think I would do right now just to show you. See, I have it set up here, just gotta redo it. It does work, trust me though. So I do an image. I do an open. Right here. I go to color. There you go, it's normal. So this is Bonnie. Like I said, it's pretty much finished. No, he is finished. His guitar here. I actually had to remake his guitar because it used the one from FNAF 1, and that's copyrighted, I think, apparently. So I changed it to this one. Alright, see you in another character. Alright, here we have Bonnie Buddy, which is the newest addition to the game. Now you can see his most of his textures are pink, kind of like what was going on with Bonnie's eyes. That's because he reuses some textures. Like, for example, if you saw, just hit my table, sorry if you heard that. If you saw Bonnie's like stomach, that white like stomach he had, his arms and shoulder use that to kind of create like sleeves. His eyes, eye texture. His nose and whiskers use, and his hat and his nails use Bonnie's nose texture, I believe. And then his teeth use the texture on his buttons for the nose. Yeah, so this is how he looks. He doesn't have the back of a head, and I thought it would be cool. I got some wires. I actually really like how he came out. Let's go who I wanted to show you next, but he wasn't in my open recent. Alright, here we have Wither Bonnie. Now, you can probably tell he just uses Bonnie's model, but it's changed. So you see his old arms gone, his face gone, just some withering, his legs, his arm. But all in all, he's pretty much just the same as Bonnie. So, there. Yeah, so not much going on for this guy. Alright, here we have Celeste. She is a TRA exclusive character, just like Bonnie Body. I don't really know what more to add. She's just like a rabbit. She got a little tail. I guess that's different than everyone else. Her eyes actually are visible here. Anyway, I'm not showing you the wireframe mainly because the topology isn't really that great, and you might contract a heart attack and die if you've seen it. you can see I just have a guitar, she has a microphone, yellow bow tie, and like her pants are the same as Bonnie and Mother Bonnie. So she's like relatively the same as the others, but different at the same time. You know, like getting where we're going at. Alright, now we're going onto the cameras. Would have shown you Springtrap, but I don't have this file on this computer, and I still need to finish his textures. So he's kind of unfinished. Even I don't think that really matter. So this is the restroom camera. I've actually, if you've seen my game Joel, which I'll put a link in the description, I'll probably just have to copy and paste it because I'm not like verified on YouTube or whatever you have to do to make the external links clickable. But on my game Joe, I posted something along the lines of, I think I found like an interior design I was fond of, and so I posted the layout of this camera. This is the view that's going to be. You can see there's some untextured things in here, like the stars, the balloons, and the posters. The posters I kind of don't really want to work on because I'd have to create renders for each character. But yeah, this camera, other than textures, is complete. Actually, I might have to fix like the door textures, whatnot. There's like a texture I use in the office that I liked. Anyway, calm my computer fans down. I go out of the render view. Alright, and this is the second camera. Oops. It's modified by accident. This is the East Hall camera. It's kind of like the restroom camera. The objects and whatnot are finished, but I just need the texturing. This is how it looks rendered. I should say that the cameras, the renders, they are rendered in Blender cycles. As you can probably tell because I'm in Blender right now. But there used to be an Eevee, but then I figured out how to correctly render that. So before I figured it out, a little story time. I guess I'll circle around so you can see this. I used to render an Eevee because whenever I would render, I would do viewport render image, and with cycles it just wouldn't load. And then I eventually learned how to do render image cycles. So this is the East Hall camera. I have one more camera to show you. It's not finished, but it's the most complete out of the other unfinished cameras. Alright, and here we have Party Room 1. I go to render. That's what it looks like. You can see the floor textures, it's not the same. I kind of feel like the lighting in this one isn't great. I've experimented with other light settings for this camera. Even like tried orientating the tables and chairs in different directions. But this is like the most like normal looking one. I originally had this view. I've actually had like these tables over here. There's like 2 of them, and they're rotated like kind of like this. But when I did that and the lights I were using, there would be this weird shadow on the chair, and I didn't really like that. And so I kept experimenting, and where I'm at now. You can probably tell that lighting is not my strong suit. It probably will look better once I put the textures in and the objects, the props in. But for now, that's where we're at. Alright, that was BTS number 2 for the rabbit attraction. It's short, nothing too much. I showed basically everything I wanted to show off. If I'd make a third one, it would probably be after the game releases, because I feel like I can't really show much else off without kind of like showing something I kind of maybe would want to see like in the game, or what you would just see in the game, right? The other cameras, they're just basic layouts right now, not really worth showing off. But yeah, if I do a third, expect it sometime whenever the game releases or after the game releases, and it'll probably just be, I would probably show Springtrap off. Might show other things off that come out in the game. I'm kind of purposely keeping secret until the game releases, and maybe just the rest of the rooms. Maybe I might show you the party room one again with the completed like room, like the props. Anyway, that is it for this video. I'll put the link to my game Jolt in the description. You'll probably have to copy and paste like I mentioned before. But if you go there, you can see like personal thing, or not really personal, just things I haven't posted to the game page. Maybe like a little BTS image. Or you can see posts I've posted on my game page, and you can click, say the rabbit attraction, and you click that and it'll take you to the game page. Alright, take care.